In Movies and Money, Lilo and Stitch is a box office smash. Movie man Erik Childress, founder of the Movie Madness podcast, is on the scene for us. Erik, Karate Kid Legends and horror film Final Destination Bloodlines made an attempt to take the top spot from Lilo and Stitch. What happened?
Well, for some of us, the new Karate Kid was the horror, and Sony's probably a little disappointed that Legends came in under expectations with just $21 million, but at a $45 million budget and having grossed already $50 million worldwide, this could still easily turn a profit for them. Now, Disney has no worries about Lilo and Stitch being a success. For the second straight week, the live-action remake was number one, this time with $61 million, bringing its domestic total to over $280 million and over $600 million worldwide. It could become the first U.S.-released billion-dollar film of 2025. A Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning is still looking strong overseas. Globally, it is over $350 million, well on its way to becoming the sixth film of the franchise to gross over $500 million. Domestically, it is doing what these movies have typically done and is looking like it may not cross $200 million here. I'll never understand how Top Gun Maverick brought in all of the fans, but these films somehow have a ceiling.
A new chapter in the John Wick story will be told on the big screen this weekend. What are your thoughts about Ballerina?
Well, it is expected to have a pretty decent opening and likely taking the top spot somewhere in the mid to high $30 million range. Ballerina, tacked with the impossibly long add-on from the world of John Wick, stars Ana de Armas from Knives Out and an Oscar nominee from Blonde as a ballerina assassin out to avenge her father's death. Now, the film takes place supposedly between the events on John Wick's chapters 3 and 4 and was actually supposed to be released last summer in 2024. Rumors of a major overhaul to the film by original John Wick director Chad Stahelski taking over for Len Wiseman, which is where this film might give some people pause. The John Wick films, much like the Mission Impossible franchise, got better as it went along, and Lionsgate even semi-cryptically asked critics to please hold any bad thoughts on this spin-off for as long as possible, and from those that I've heard from that I trust, this is a big step back from the Keanu films.
Let's get to your recommendation for the weekend. Not my cup of tea, since I've been enjoying films such as The Dog Movie, The Friend, and French film Jane Austen Ruined My Life. But you love a good horror thriller, and you have one that makes your list.
I do, Angie. It's from a filmmaker that I've admired for years, despite him only having made a couple of pictures. He has specialized in horror, and his name is Sean Byrne, and his latest is called Dangerous Animals. It follows a real sicko played by Jay Courtney, who once survived a shark attack and now feels such a kinship towards their power that he kidnaps people and basically uses them as chum. The bulk of the film follows his latest potential victim, played by Hassie Harrison, as she tries to escape his clutches trapped on his boat. So the film has a real kind of Jaws meets Dead Calm kind of vibe. Now, the film is especially well made, and Courtney is having a blast as the villain. Dangerous Animals is out in theaters, but I also want to put on your radar his previous works, which include The Loved Ones, another twisted hostage thriller, and The Devil's Candy, a kind of rock and roll artist possession film that is also much more fun and creative than your weekly horror offerings. Both of those are available to rent or buy right now on Amazon, and are also available on Shudder and AMC Plus with subscriptions.
Okay, thank you, Erik.
Thank you, Andy.